back to my channel. It's your girl, Mama Mayhem, and today we'll be cooking with Claudia, aka Mama Mayhem. But before we do, as always, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and hit that notification button so you can be notified when my next video comes out. Okay, let's begin. Okay, so first step, you have to grate your sharp cheddar. So you take the sharp cheddar. I'm gonna start off with the orange one or the yellow one, and you just start grating. It's a long process, I know. But you just gotta grate and grate until you get down to the nitty gritty, people. Just grate that bad boy. Grate it. You see the flakes that's coming out? This is good cheese. I cannot wait to eat some beautiful cheddar cheese, people. So we got that done. Alright, so after I've grated about 2 bowls worth of the cheddar cheese, sharp cheddar cheese, the yellow, I'm now gonna do and grate the white one. So, I mean, you don't need all this cheese, but for me, I like my mac and cheese very mac and cheesy, very gooey, ooey, ooey cheesy. So that's what I do. Alright, so I'm going to use this bowl and grate the white cheddar cheese. Here we go. Grating is a long process, but it's kind of satisfying. I don't know. It looks like snow, isn't it? I love it. It's beginning to look a lot like snowy cheese. Ooh. Sometimes I get my finger stuck in the grater. It's not good. Ow. So now that we're done grating the cheese, we're gonna boil the water. So next you wanna get a big, depending on how big you're doing your mac and cheese, I'm using a big pot. So I'm gonna fill it up with water. And then while I'm filling that up with water, you wanna get some salt. I'm using sea salt and also a measuring cup. So I'm using you have to take 1 tablespoon. I'm using 2 because I'm having a big batch. So you fill this up. 2 tablespoons of salt. 1. 2. And then finish getting your water filled. And once your pot is filled, you're gonna boil your water so that you can put in your macaroni. Alright guys, so now that you have the water boiling, if it's already fully boiled, next what you wanna do is grab some olive oil. I'm using this brand. You wanna have 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And you pour it into the water, the boiling water. And then once the oil is in the water, you grab your elbow mac and cheese. This is the brand that I use. You grab the elbow mac and cheese, and then you pour it in to your boiling pot of water. Also, again, depending on the size of the mac and cheese that you want to make is dependent on how many boxes of the elbow mac that you need. So I'm doing a big bowl of mac and cheese, so that's why I'm using 2. Alright, so after you poured in your elbow mac and cheese, you want to get a stirring spoon like this and just keep stirring the macaroni in the boiling pot. Alright guys, so right now we're going to start and preheat our oven to 350. So you want to preheat your oven, bake 350. Also, do not forget to keep stirring your mac and cheese because you don't want it to get too soft and you don't want it to stick together too much. So keep stirring. And while that is getting ready, we're going to make our delicious roux. Alright, so all you need is 1 stick of butter. This is the brand that I use. You want to get 1 stick of butter. Use the whole thing. The better, the butter, the better the mac and cheese. And do not be conservative on the butter, guys. You want your mac and cheese to taste good, okay? Don't be conservative on the butter. Use the whole thing. Alright, so we're going to put this bad boy on the oven. You want that butter to melt, okay? So while the butter is melting, we want to get flour. This is the brand that I use. Get 1 tablespoon of flour. We gotta wait until this butter melts. The butter is taking a while to melt. Alright, so we're just going to wait for the butter to melt. While the butter is melting, we're going to keep stirring our mac and cheese. While the butter is melting, keep stirring the macaroni. It looks so good. It's already flavorful, you guys. I cannot wait to eat this. Alright, let's check on the butter. It takes a while for the butter to melt, so while you're waiting, you can go, you know, check on some other things, get the other ingredients. So the rest of the ingredients that you need for this step, of course, butter, flour, you need some paprika, and as well as make sure you get your big pan that you're going to put the mac and cheese in. So let's check on that butter. The butter's still melting. So let's start with the next step. Alright, so once the butter has melted, now what you want to do is get 1 tablespoon of flour and you put it into your roux. Next, you want to get 1/4 teaspoon of paprika and you add that onto your roux as well. Perfect. And now what you want to do is stir the roux. Mix everything together. You want to mix in the butter, mix in the paprika, mix in the flour until it gets nice and juicy. Alright, so next, now that the roux is done, we're going to pour all of the cheese into the roux. All the cheese that you grated, pour it into your roux. Pour in your white cheddar as well. And what you want to do next is start stirring the cheese into your roux, guys. Until it gets nice and cheesy and gooey. Just stir it up, stir it up, stir it up. so next, guys, what you want to do is get your Velveeta cheese, like so. You want to cut it into small little pieces. Cut it into small little pieces, square pieces like so. So I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces, okay? Get your mac and cheese elbow. Grab the mac and cheese, it's already done. You want to get a cylinder like this, pour it into the cylinder so you can get all of the water out. Ooh, nice and chunky and juicy, guys. All right, so now that you got all of the macaroni out, you're gonna put the cylinder into your pan. Ooh, nice and steamy, you guys. Next, you're gonna put in your Velveeta cheese on top of your mac and cheese like so until it starts melting. So now that it's done, you want to start stirring the cheese into your mac and cheese, into your macaroni. Start stirring the Velveeta in your macaroni. Mix it all in, mix it in, mix it in until it starts to melt. Here's my mother. Okay, so next what you guys want to do is get the second batch of Velveeta. And start pouring it in like so. This cheese, you guys, is so soft. It's nice and thick and gooey and cheesy. You want to keep stirring, you guys, until it gets more melted in there, because the cheesier the better. Alright, so next you're going to pour in the roux. The roux, you guys, you see that cheesiness? Ooh, you see the cheesiness, you guys? Oh, I cannot wait to taste this. Pour in the roux all over your mac and cheese. Get all that cheesy goodness in there. Ooh, so much cheese. I like to use as much cheese as possible because of course it's going to be the cheesiest mac and cheese that I'm teaching you guys to do. This is cheese heaven. Ooh, nice and cheesy. How I like it. Alright, so now you want to keep stirring everything in. Stir, 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 stir. Stir everything. Stir it all up. Stir it in. Whew, it's thick. Pour some more Velveeta cheese. And you want to keep stirring. So after now that we've done stirring with the help of my mom, now we're going to put some foil over the pan and then put it in the oven. A lot of people don't bake their mac and cheese. I don't know why, but baking it, it tastes so much better. Like, honestly, it really does. So now that the oven is already set to 350, it is hot and ready. We just put it into the oven. Set it for about 25 to 30 minutes and you should be ready. I'm gonna put mine to about 25 minutes and then I'm gonna check up on it and then see the final result. It's gonna be nice, it's gonna be delicious, and it's gonna be cheesy. All right, you guys, so the mac and cheese should be done baking, so we're gonna take it out the oven. So make sure you get your oven mitts because it's gonna be hot. Oh, it looks so good, you guys. Remove the foil. Oh, let me show you guys what it looks like. It looks so good, so cheesy, so amazing. And we're gonna do a taste test to see how it tastes. Ooh, see that steam, you guys? It looks so good. Let's taste it. Mmm. It's so gooey. It's so cheesy. Mmm. It's good, you guys. So please, taste yours. Let me know what you think. Comment below and let me know what you think, how your mac and cheese came out. And also, I hope you guys like this video. And comment below, let me know if you want to see more cooking videos, cooking with Claudia. It's gonna be amazing. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. It's been a pleasure cooking this delicious mac and cheese with you guys. As always, please subscribe and hit that notification button so you can see more videos like this one with my mac and cheese. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Bye.